A Secret Wish, Wish Series, Number 1, Volume 1, written by Barbara Freethy, narrated by Amy Rubinate. Chapter 1. Liz Kelly stepped up to the waist-high ledge that ran around the 10th floor roof of St. John's Hospital. Although the roof was a popular retreat for doctors and nurses on break, it was quiet on this Friday night. Just past 7 o'clock, anyone not on duty had already left the building, trying to get one last warm and sunny weekend in before fall turned into winter. She loved the view from the roof, especially as night settled over the city. From her vantage point, she could see the cable cars chugging up and down the steep hills of San Francisco, the colorful sails on the boats in the marina, and the lights of the Golden Gate Bridge blazing through a bank of fog hovering over the ocean. The view always inspired her. Up here, she felt like she could be anyone and do anything. Unfortunately, she couldn't seem to turn the inspiration into action. As soon as she went back inside, she returned to her old ways, to her safe, risk-free existence that was getting her nowhere. She liked being a nurse, but the rest of her life was in shambles. She'd lived with a half-dozen roommates in the last decade, changed apartments 3 times, and had just been dumped by her boyfriend of 3 years. What annoyed her most was that Kyle had broken up with her. She should have been the one to break up with him. He'd fallen far short of her expectations, but she'd never been able to pull the trigger on their relationship. She'd always been afraid of being 30 and alone. Well, that's exactly what had happened. But tonight was the start of a new decade. She needed to get it together, take a risk, and stop being paralyzed by fear of making the wrong decision. She had to take charge of her life and stop letting her future be defined by her past. She needed to do something. What that something was, she wasn't quite sure, but she intended to find out. Mental pep talk over, she opened a small bakery box from Face Fancies and slid out a miniature gourmet cupcake dotted with pink icing and chocolate stars. Chocolate was her passion, especially rich, dark chocolate. Taking a pink candle out of her purse, she stuck it in the icing and raised the cake to the starlit sky. "Happy birthday to me." Her muttered words seemed to mock her newfound resolve, so she raised her voice and shouted, "Did you hear that, San Francisco? Today, Elizabeth Karen Kelly is 30 years old and ready to take on the world." She smiled, feeling silly but also energized.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?